Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here at Crypto Nation. Just want to say thanks to my recently new subscribers. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for post notifications. So here's another episode of Crypto Nation Reacts. So the title of this one is from the Altcoin Daily. It's called "When Will Altcoin Season Start?" Crypto holders, watch this. That's the title. So let's check it out. See what's going on. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And just want to say thanks again to my recently new subscribers. Okay, let's do it.
Storm. Once Bitcoin hits 70K, once Ethereum reclaims 4K, altcoins are going to explode. Every cycle after Bitcoin clearly surpasses all-time highs, altcoins always explode. This happens for two reasons. It's called the wealth effect. Bitcoin and Ethereum holders feel rich and they realize, well, I can't get as good of a percentage returns on these high caps anymore. They feel rich, so they put a percentage of their earnings into the lower market cap plays. And then also new participants entering the market in droves, as they usually do, they feel like they missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, the high caps, and they put their money into the lower cap plays. There is a lot of bearish sentiment right now. But keep in mind, we're consolidating near all-time highs. We're going to break over soon. Time is ticking. We keep grinding higher. I just want to show you what's going on in the world. 45% of Bitcoin's supply has not moved in 6 months. This metric used to be 70%, 80%. Right now, it's 45%. When we get to the top of the market, this metric will drop down to 10, 20%, maybe even single digits. Now, until then, so many people, entities, businesses, governments, they continue to build, and more importantly, they continue to buy. Asia's MicroStrategy, Metaplanet, buys another 500 million worth of Bitcoin. They're doing the same thing Michael Saylor is, basically, and this is the Michael Saylor of Metaplanet. So Metaplanet, a Japanese public company recently known for its steady Bitcoin accumulation, has acquired an additional 500 million worth of Bitcoin. This latest acquisition brings Metaplanet's total Bitcoin holdings to around 303 Bitcoin, valued at nearly 18 million. This move came after the company announced last week it secured $1 billion loan dedicated entirely to purchasing Bitcoin. Metaplanet also revealed plans to raise another 70 million through a stock rights offering, allocating approximately 58 million for further Bitcoin investment. Goldman Sachs is a Bitcoin buyer. Goldman Sachs now holds 238 million in BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF shares. Matthew McDermott, the bank's global head of digital assets, called the approval of the spot Bitcoin products in the US a big psychological turning point. So Goldman Sachs is among the Wall Street titans backing BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. Goldman Sachs was named an authorized participant in BlackRock's ETF in March after reportedly engaging in discussions to take the role earlier in the year. The holdings of Goldman Sachs position Goldman as BlackRock's third largest holder, right behind Millennium, right behind Capula. Millennium holds approximately 844 million in BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. Capula holds around 253 million. And in addition to Goldman Sachs being one of the largest holders of BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, Goldman Sachs also reportedly holds large positions in Fidelity's Bitcoin ETF, with around 1.5 million shares valued at 80 million and over 660 shares of Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF valued at 35 million. The bank's investment portfolio also includes over 56 million in Invesco Galaxy's Bitcoin ETF, as well as stakes in other funds like Bitwise, WisdomTree, ARK21 shares. In an interview with Fox Business last September, McDermott said the approval of spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs would enhance liquidity and attract the universe of pension funds, insurance firms, and other institutional investors to crypto. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Just in the state of Wisconsin, investment board's investment in BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF has grown to nearly 100 million, with an increase of almost 500,000 shares since the last 13F filing. And Wisconsin is just one of the multitude of states doing this, and we're seeing more and more states doing this. The fact is, Bitcoin has been profitable for 96.2% of its life as Bitcoin is consolidating near all-time highs. Over the past 5,109 days, Bitcoin has been profitable for 4,915
Why would you invest in the S&P 500, which historically only gives you 9.9% returns annually?
Days. So it's not timing the market necessarily, as it is being part of this monetary and tech revolution time in the market. We are on the precipice of a huge explosion. Take a look at the chart. This feels eerily similar to August through October of last year. Retail interest is evaporating fast, apathy among existing market participants, lack of a clear narrative, and the Bitcoin price chart looks identical too. Ironically, this is probably the best time to lock in, accumulate, study new protocols. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Last time that we had a period of sustained contraction in 2023, the subsequent move upwards was violent. Just have to hold on and stay focused until then. Like I said, a big move is coming. I wonder if Bitcoin holders know about this chart and know about what happens every time Bitcoin clearly breaks through all-time highs. This is what most people consider being rich and wealthy is. This is what I consider being rich and wealthy is. And expert Arthur Hayes echoes my thoughts, says altcoin season will return when Bitcoin hits 70K and Ethereum hits 4K. Former BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes believes altcoins will explode when Bitcoin surpasses 70K and Ethereum surpasses 4,000. In a recent blog post, the crypto billionaire said that both Bitcoin and Ethereum have shown resilience despite recent market correction, largely due to structural support from inflows from US-listed exchange-traded funds. Hayes also claimed that Solana could resume its uptrend and reach over $250. However, he argued that the market-wide impact of a Solana rally is far less significant compared to the wealth effect generated by Bitcoin and Ethereum due to their large market caps. Hayes suggests that a dollar liquidity-driven rally in Bitcoin and ETH towards the end of the year in 2024 will set the stage for the return of an alt season or widespread surge in altcoin prices. And we see plenty of entities nowadays positioning themselves for exactly this. You know, Brazil is launching the world's first spot Solana ETF ahead of global markets. According to IBM's former blockchain growth lead, a potential Solana ETF approval in the US could act as a significant price catalyst for Solana. According to Dave, the co-founder of Palisade, a Ripple-backed digital asset custody platform, he says, Brazil has been one of the pro-crypto jurisdictions since they first introduced the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF years before the US did. It has also kept up.
Okay, so this crypto billionaire, so we got to look out for those two numbers. Bitcoin back to 70K and Ethereum back up to 4,000. So those are two significant numbers for those two right there with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that crypto billionaire, I guess I'm assuming he knows a lot. He can somewhat predict the market. So let's see how this all plays out.
With Europe's friendly stance with respect to its ETPs or ETFs, we first saw the Solana ETP in Switzerland some time ago. ETPs are just like ETFs. It has also been trading in German markets. People in the US have been asking for a Solana ETF, and now they might get it. PayPal's stablecoin supply on Solana actually just surpassed Ethereum. Since PayPal's expansion to Solana in May of 2024, the supply of their stablecoin on Solana has reached 377 million tokens, overtaking the 356 million tokens on Ethereum. The stablecoin's total supply has now tripled, exceeding 733 million tokens, valued at 733 million. The growth of PayPal's stablecoin on Solana has been fueled by its integration into decentralized exchanges like Jupiter, Orca, where PayPal's stablecoin has been added to liquidity pools. Coinbase is coming out with their own version of wrapped Bitcoin on the base chain. And actually, speaking of Coinbase, the crypto giant has resumed its operations in Hawaii, ending a 7-year absence. According to a Bloomberg report, the return to Hawaii comes following notable adjustments in local regulatory guidance, which prompted Coinbase's renewed interest in serving the residents of Hawaii, home to approximately 1.4 million individuals. Citizens of Hawaii can now engage in cryptocurrency trading and participate in staking activities to earn interest on their digital assets. Coinbase's departure from Hawaii in 2017 was primarily attributed to the state's requirement for digital asset businesses to hold a money transmitter license and maintain fiat reserves equivalent to the total value of digital currency funds held for customers. However, this barrier was lifted at the end of June. Grayscale starting new altcoin funds. We reported to you yesterday, BitTensor and Sui. Grayscale just launched an investment fund for MakerDAO. Aptos is crushing it. Yeah, they're not as big as Ethereum or Base, but they're nipping on its heels and there's a lot of room for growth. Aptos Tech is crushing it. Yesterday saw 50 times more daily transactions than Ethereum, 10 times more transactions than Base. Bots or not, as this is a permissionless network after all, let's be honest, how many chains could have handled a spike like that? Aptos handled the volume surge without skipping a beat. LFG. Injective and Ton blockchain becoming interoperable, bridging, partnering like this. So much is happening in crypto, my friends. Subscribe to our channel, join our team. I hope you realize, like I do, we are on the precipice of the greatest Bitcoin crypto bull run of all time.
Alrighty, so yes, let's see how this all works out. But that concludes that episode. Right now we got Bitcoin at 58,432. Ethereum is at 2,600. So let's see how the market, how this goes for the next weekend and week. But once again, thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. Hey, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.